welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Jenny, and today's video is going to be just a tad bit different. Still about different ways to make money, but this one is actually going to be talking about, oh, I'm lighting up incense, guys. I'm an incense head. I'm a freak when it comes to incense. This one is white sage, so I'm just gonna light it up here real quick so I can open up my sinus and bring in all the good energy. And I am drinking some tea. As you all know, it's like 30 degrees outside in Florida. Can we talk about this? I mean, what the hell? 30 degrees? This is not New York. Like, what the hell? Like, I've literally been in the house all day long on my one day off. I mean, I went to the post office, but that's beside the point. Like, I didn't even want to leave. Well, I went and got my Invisalign, and so I have a new set, like, that I'm supposed to wear for 2 weeks because I had to get new impressions. Right now I'm not wearing it because I'm drinking the tea, but so yeah, I went to go do that. I went and got my Invisalign, then I went to the post office, and now I'm making a video for you guys. Oh, and I cooked. Yeah, so anyway, so welcome. Take a seat. Go ahead and subscribe and like the video and subscribe. I am just drinking some non-stress plus tea. I bought this in Costa Rica, or no, I bought it in Dominican Republic like a while ago. I like to buy incense and teas and coffees and shot glasses, of course, at different places whenever I go and visit, whenever I travel. It's just like memories, you know. I can drink the tea and just look at it and be like, oh, I got this in Dominican Republic, or I got this in Europe, you know. Like, I have incense that I bought in London over 4 years ago. I'm still burning them. Like, they were a lot. Like, I still have more incense that I bought in London 4 or 5 years ago. It's amazing. Anyway, so this video is going to be talking about MLMs, multi-level marketing. Okay, so we will be talking about those companies. Actually, I want to break the video into small chunks because I have joined so many different multi-level marketing businesses that turned out to be scams, like the other ones, like all the other ones. Yeah, so we'll be getting into that. This video today is actually going to be talking about Nerium. Yes. So we'll be talking about Nerium today, darling. So I'm going to try and break the videos into small chunks to talk about different companies, because I have joined so many different multi-level marketing companies that basically scam me out of my money, you know. So I want to warn you guys. I want to make sure I warn you guys about these companies. I mean, I'm sure there's 100 different videos on YouTube talking about those multi-level marketing companies, but I want to, you know, share with you guys my experience, and you can take some of the advice that I give you guys with a grain of salt. I mean, you can take it and do what you want with it. It's literally up to you. You have to go through your experience so you can be able to determine whether or not you want to spend that extra money and not make any of it back. Yeah, so let's get into it. It's gonna be real raw. I'm not hiding anything. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly like it is. This is kind of a confession video. Okay, so let me just tell you guys all the companies that I've actually been with. I've been with Nerium. Been with Avon, been with Mary Kay, been with Herbalife, been with It Work, or tried it, because there's always someone who's always trying to push it down your throat, like your friends. Like, I know so many people that I stopped talking to. It's not my fault, like, you know. I know so many people that I stopped talking to because they just got so annoyed with being pressured to spend the money that they didn't have, or to join a company that they know nothing about, just because they have a friend who's crazy enough, like myself, to try the company, and now all of a sudden a day later, they feel like they know so much about the company that they can convince you to spend $200 or $300 in that company. So yeah, so Nerium, Mary Kay, Avon, Herbalife, It Worked, what else? Unique, which I'm still a part of right now. I know I will explain whenever I make the video about that. Yeah, so let's get right into this video. This video is going to be talking about solely just Nerium, okay? So with Nerium is a multi-level marketing company which sells day creams and night creams, like anti-aging creams. And when I first started, it was, I don't know, I guess I was looking for something. I had just moved to Orlando and I didn't know anybody at all. And I met these two sisters. No. Actually, I met this lady. How did I even meet her? I don't even know how I met her. I really don't remember. Like, I love her, but I don't remember how we met. But she ended up taking me out, and that's how they get you. They take you out. So she took me out to dinner, and then all of a sudden she called two of her friends, which were two beautiful Puerto Rican sisters. So they came over during the dinner and they joined me, and literally that day, I don't know, I was so crazy that day, and I had just moved to a new town. Mind you, I'm like 22, 23, and had just moved into a new town. In a few weeks, I have my big trip coming up to Europe. So therefore, like, I'm tight on money. Yes, I had a life savings before I moved because I wanted to make sure that I had my savings and stuff ready, because I know, like, when you move to a new town, you're not going to find jobs right away, which was what happened to me. I wasn't working for like the first 6 months. But I met with her and she took me out to dinner, and then all of a sudden, like, maybe 45 minutes to an hour later, because she's explaining me the business, 45 minutes to an hour later, the two sisters came. They showed up out of nowhere, pretty much. They were, I guess, coming from work, but I didn't even know they were coming. It was like me and her having dinner, and then all of a sudden, boom, two sisters, and they were her friends, which she was their upline. They call their people brand partners, uplines, and yeah, brand partners and uplines. Okay, so the lady that introduced me to Nerium was the two sisters upline. And she had won a $50,000 bonus check, and she had like a whole picture with it. You go to her house, the check is this big, and it's at her house. That's great. It was fun, you know? So fast forward, like, during the dinner, I ended up signing up. And guess how much the sign-up fee was? $300. It was $299, literally. So I signed up that day, and from there on, tell her I was, no, the people who are like super young, like the people who just start, so you don't have anybody underneath you, you just start, they call them yeppers, which mean young something or another. But yeah, so for the longest I was a yepper because I could never get anybody to sign under me. We'll get to that part later. So finally, she introduced me and we signed up. And right away, as soon as I got home, within minutes, once I got home, I was already added to the Nerium group. You know, they're welcoming me in the Facebook group and blah blah. And then boom, from there it was like, okay, well, write your contact down. Who do you know that can benefit from a night cream? You know, mind you, I'm like 22 years old and I have perfect skin, and my skin have always been like this. So therefore I'm like, I don't even have pimples, because one, it's for like wrinkles, and then also it can get rid of like stretch marks, it can get rid of pimples, so all of that stuff. So then here I am selling night creams to get rid of pimples, which it does work. It works for some people and it doesn't work for some people. That's just how it is. That's how everything is. You have to find what works for you. So 22, 23 years old, asking me for my contact. Mind you, people who are on my phone are pretty much people who are in my age group, you know, except for my family. I'm not gonna have any older person on my phone. So, well, I did. but not too much. So I ended up writing my information down, but I didn't know like they were going to actually ask me for my contact and then actually contact the people for you. And that's what they do, is basically they contact the people for you. And a lot of my friends were complaining to me that they were being very pushy and that they were just, you know, because they're trying to get people to sign up under you. So now once they sign up under you, because that's how it goes. This is the CEO of the company. This is all the people. And then so we're going to basically look at it from my upline all the way down to me. This is my upline. This is example, the two sisters. And then way down here is little Jenny, you know, trying to figure out how I'm going to make my $200 back or $300 back. Like, I'd be satisfied if I could just make my $300 back with a little profit. But, you know, if I could make that, that'd be great. Because once you get started, they give you a website, which is lovely. And they send you a packet with they call them their employees. They send you a packet with 2 night cream and 1 day cream. Excuse me, 2 day cream and 1 night cream. But those 3 products, you have to basically give one to someone, like your potential customer. You give that to them for them to try for 7 days. In the meantime, you only have 2. So now you have 1 left. Now you have to give the other one to somebody else for 7 days. Okay, so now you have to go a whole 7 days without anything. I mean, you can always post things online, letting people know that you're part of this company, but that's the only thing that you can do, or you have to buy more products so you can pass out, you know? So now money that you should be making is going out, because now you have to buy products so you can be able to share with people. But you just spent $300. So you got a website, which everybody's website looks exactly the same. So you're not really getting a website. You're getting something that's already made, like a system that's already in place. You spent $300. They put your name down. You have that website with your name. And they send you 3 bottles of $80 worth. Each bottle is worth $80. $80 worth, 3 different bottles, $80 each. And then they send you a book, The Slight Edge, which I still have. It's an amazing book. If I didn't get anything out of this company, I got an amazing book, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Best book. Anyway, so that's all that you really get for your $300, and a whole lot of money going out, like coming from your pocket and going out. Anyway, so let's get to that. So yeah, they basically send you the box. And every Tuesday, when I tell you don't have any time for yourself, no time for yourself, because there's always some sort of meeting. There's always some sort of something. Monday, they have University Monday. And Saturdays, it just seemed like every Saturday they had some sort of meeting or a branch. Like the Orlando region had their own little branch where every Saturday they will go to like a hotel or something, and they'll rent the conference room and they'll have like a huge meeting. And sometimes you have to actually pay to get in, and or like you have to pay, but you can bring your guests. So you're just there getting information. And what I noticed from those companies is the only person who actually make money or who actually profit from those companies are the people who, like, if you were the first person in the town who started this business, of course you're going to make some money. But if you're coming last like myself, and plus one, I'm 23, selling anti-aging cream. Mind you, black don't crack. I mean, some people they look like they live a rough life, but I didn't have any wrinkles, I didn't have any pimples, I didn't have nothing. So I'm trying to promote this to a bunch of people who are around my age group who don't have any wrinkles, possibly have some pimples, but you know how hard that is to find customers? Like, that stuff was really, really hard. And on top of that, my upline, whew, a word of prayers, a moment of silence, I meant to say. Yeah, she was very pushy. She's a sweet lady, but she was very pushy. So she would basically have me call up my friends, or she'll call them up for me. And when it comes to that, the last day of the month where you have to have so many people under you, they go crazy. I mean, on my birthday, I remember the first month that I had started, or the first year I had started, my birthday, I went back home, hang out with my friends. Literally, like, they were on the phone calling me 24/7. Like, who can we talk to? And the deadline ends at midnight. Like, you have to have so many people under you so you can move to the next part. Like, you have to, they tell you you get free creams every month, and you don't have to have anything to keep your website open. Lies. No, don't believe it. No, you have to buy the cream. You have to at least buy one cream a month, $80 worth, so you can keep up the website, make sure it's open. And then you have to at least have 3 customers buy creams from you so you can get like a free one, so your website can stay open. It's called a 3 you're free kind of thing. So if you get 3 customers for that month, yeah, you get 3 customers. So Lucy buy a cream, Lola buy a cream, whatever. You get 3 customers for that month, you get 1 free bottle. So therefore, from that 1 free bottle, you don't have to pay or purchase a bottle for yourself to be able to keep your website open. If you get 3 customers to buy, then they send you a free bottle. That's what it means, the 3-year free one. You have to buy that, or like that, so you can be able to keep your website open. Okay? So you get 3 customers, or you buy 3 things for some customer that you have, and then all of a sudden now yours is free. Or if you don't have any customers for that month, you have to make a purchase. You have to buy at least an $80 worth of bottle or of day cream or night cream, whatever, so your website can stay open. So don't listen to the lies when they tell you that you do not need any money to keep your website open. Okay? First of all, you're spending $300 to get started, and they only send you 3 bottles. And then they have a bunch of meetings, they have a bunch of travel trips, and they have a bunch of stuff which you have to pay for yourself. And I'll get to that, because I went to a white party. Boy, I tell you, I was broke. Like, done broke. Like, by the time I was done with that party, I was broke. Okay? So the party was in where was it? St. Louis. Okay, so we went to St. Louis for a party. They have parties like all the time. They have like convention, that's what they call them. So you go. Not only do you have to pay like almost $200 for the convention ticket. Okay? Almost $200. Can you believe that? That's expensive for a convention ticket. Then you have to find a way to make it there, and then you have to pay for all your stuff, which is understandable. It's like a little vacation in itself, but you don't really have time for anything because the whole 3 days is conventions, like convention stuff. So you're not there really doing anything that you can actually enjoy, and unless you just want to stay extra. And those girls that I was in their group, they were determined. I'm telling you, like, they were really, really determined. So like they would do the extra things and all of that, like go to all the meetings and all that, which was great because at the end of the day they had a bonus, like a car bonus that they were giving out, like a Lexus, which will tell you that's free, and it's not free at all. Don't believe the lies. I think all 3 of them won a car, which to me wasn't really worth it because for one, you have to make payments on that car. So that car is not free. Once they give you the car, you get qualified for the car, which means like you have enough people on your upline or your downline to be able to be qualified for the Lexus. Then you go and pick out the Lexus that you want, and you have to make payments for it every month. So I'm not exactly sure what it is that is free about the Lexus. Well, I do think like if you have a certain amount of points, because after a while I just lost interest. I was like, I'm not making any money. I'm losing money. So I'm not even going to really worry about it. But you have to have so many points every month, just like you have to have so many customers every month, so you can, one, get the free bottle or keep your website open. You have to have so many points every month, so to be able to keep up with the Lexus. Like they have to once you have all the points, they then pay for the Lexus every month for you, you know. And then of course you get your payments and stuff every Wednesday whenever you do make sales. With me, I wasn't able to get qualified for the Lexus because I quit before it just sucked me dry out of all my little money. The reason why I wasn't able to get qualified for the Lexus is because I was a lot better at selling the product than actually convincing people to join me. One, because it was way too expensive. Like, I couldn't imagine just convincing someone to pay $300 for a product. Half the time someone is trying to start a little business because they need money. So they're not trying to spend it like $300 on a product, on like nothing at all, especially someone who doesn't have any wrinkles or who doesn't have any pimples. They're sending them 3 cream, unless you're going to sell those 3 creams so you can be able to make that money back, which they tell you that those creams are to sample out to people. So you have to give them out and then let them have it for 7 days and then pick it up and then give it to somebody else until the bottle is over, until the bottle is done. But if you're trying to make some money, they're not sending you enough product to resell. You're not really making any money, like, at all. You're basically giving away the product for free, you know? So yeah, and let's see, what else did I wanted to touch on? Yeah, so I was basically selling more products than I was convincing people to join, because one, it was just too expensive. And then 2, I didn't have the heart to convince people like that. Like, I was like I'm good at getting a customer. Like, I can sell you nothing. Like, I can literally convince you to buy something. I will literally convince you. I don't care who you are. But I will not push anybody to join any business. Right now I have a course for drop shipping, which I charge for, and like, I share it on my Facebook to let people know that I have the course available if they ever wanted to try it. At least you know that it's there, and if you ever come to the part where you need a second income, you can always say, oh, this crazy chick on my Facebook has a class that's only so and so amount of money. I mean, it's only $30. I'm not even gonna lie. Literally, to teach you how to do drop shipping. But I'm not going to convince you. I'm not going to push it down your throat just because I want to get a brand partner to sign up under me. I mean, that's crazy. You know why? Like, I got to the point where I was like, okay, this lady or this company is really insane, or the people are. When, like, I would go to a meeting, like the Tuesday meetings where they have like the luncheons and things like that, they would tell the people that I'm bringing, oh, don't worry, leave your wallet in the car, leave your wallet at home, you don't need it. The meeting is done, literally everybody rushed to you. Like, it's like, well, I thought you guys said to leave your wallet at home, like, you won't need it. They're literally like trying to convince you, like, what do we have to say to you to convince you that this company is legit, like, for you to get started. One time, one of them say, oh, if I were to give you a free car, a free Lexus right now, would you find the money? Would you find the $300 to sign up? I was like, well, first of all, I was like thinking in my head, anybody would be happy with a free car. Hell, if you're giving me the car just for $300, I will find that $300. But I'm not going to put my whole hope on someone that I just met trying to tell me that I should do whatever it takes to get that $300 so I can start this company, you know? Like, they made that comment to me before, like, you can borrow. Oh, she even told me one time, like, you can go to MScott and borrow some money, you know, and just pay it back, because at that point I was working at Universal, and she was talking to, when I was having one of those parties at my house, like, you have to have parties at your house, you know, she was talking to one of my customers, and she was like, oh, you could borrow the money. I was like, yo, or like get a credit card. I was like, what? Like, I've been in this thing a lot longer than 6 months, and I still haven't even made my money back, and you're trying to tell this person to borrow a credit card or to get a credit card to pay for this? Can you imagine? Like, that stuff is crazy. Like, they do the most just to get someone to sign up under them. And we were all very, 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 very close. And literally, like, I would get phone calls from them like every day. And the minute like I started like just stopping like going to the meetings, the communication stopped. It was like it gradually stopped. It was like, okay, well, they'll call me here and there just to check on me and make sure that I'm still interested in being a part of the company. They don't really care about how I'm doing. I really didn't think so, because I mean, it didn't feel like it. It was like, okay, we're going to reach out to you to check if you're still interested or if you're still gonna come to one of our meetings and things like that. But at this point, I think maybe like a month or two later, my website turned off because I just wasn't really getting any customers. Or I mean, I had the residual customers that would continue to buy on my website, but I wasn't really signing up new people or getting new customers so I can be able to get that $80 worth of product, or even buying $80 worth of product so I can keep up my website. I just didn't care at the moment because I wasn't really making any money. I didn't even make the $300 that I spent to join the company over a whole year. Like, that's insane. I'm talking about, like, I had customers, but from the residual income that I was getting from them, like, it didn't add up to $300. When I calculated, it did not add up. It was just a waste of money, a waste of $300, a waste of time, and a waste of losing precious friends. Like, I lost a really good friend that my upline actually pushed away. Like, she was trying to convince her that this cream or this pill that they had, it was called a EHT pill, which is supposed to help with your memories and everything. And I had told her that her mom, or the lady, was kind of, you know, venting to her. And that's when she was saying that she wasn't interested, and she was venting to her on the phone. I would never forget that day, about her mom having memory loss and things like that, which is so sad. Like, I feel like she basically like jumped into, oh, this is why this business would be so good, because this THC would be good, or this EHT would be good for your mom's memory loss. And the lady was literally like talking to her, and she had already told her no, she wasn't interested in blah blah blah, but she did try the cream because she knew me and she really liked me, so she tried the cream for me. And then she was basically telling her, you know, telling her that she wasn't interested, and she moved on to asking about her mom and blah blah. And then she told her that her mom was had memory loss or something like that, which was really sad, because I was on the phone. I was on a three-way. And she basically was trying to convince her why this business would be great, because her mom will need that EHT, you know? And to me, I thought that was kind of heartless, if you ask me. Like, she basically like cut her up, just tell her, hey, this would be good for your mom. Like, I know, I'm pretty sure it would, but I don't think that's what she was actually trying to do at the moment. Like, she was trying to get some sympathy, you know? But yeah. Excuse me. So I just kind of feel like in those businesses, a lot of people just don't have any heart. They just want to basically talk your head off and try to convince you that this brand is better than all the other foolishness out there. And that is the reason why, like, I felt like I was wasting money. And one, the people didn't really care about you. They just really just wanted to find your customers so they can join or to buy the product. Because once you get that sale, don't think that they're just getting the sale for you, honey. No. Once you get that sale, they get a commission from that sale. And that's the reason why they tell you, oh, you find the customer and we'll do all the talking. Because once you get that sale, oh my God. Because once you get that sale, they get a commission from it. I know that because I have been in so many other companies, and I had one person that signed up under me, and every time they made a sale, I get a very small amount of I get a percentage of their sales. So it makes sense why they would basically try to, oh my God, something is in my throat. Like something weird. But anyway, so they will try to convince the person that this product is best, and you know, this company is better, so they can buy the product. Because once you get a customer, or you get someone to sign up under you, they get a percentage, even though the company is shitty. Like, they will never tell you that. And Like, even though they know that they're being really pushy, they don't care. It doesn't seem like they really care, you know? So that's just my take on that, and that's that. So yeah, don't join Nerium. It's a waste of money. Actually, right now, I think their starting kit is $500. $500! Can you imagine $500 just for them to give you a stupid website and no product, or the product they give you is literally enough to sample out to like 3 people, you know? So one, you will never get any money back. You will never make any money back unless you know so many people, or unless you were a part of another multi-level marketing company, and when you quit, you brought all of your people with you. And I think that's a lot of thing that was happening with a lot of people, and that's how they were growing their business so quick. Like, they'll tell you, oh, you know, if you can sign up 3 people in that month, you can get that free iPad. And those people would get like 4 or 5 iPads that month because they were able to sign up so many people that month, because they had followers who came from other companies and joined this company with them. So if you don't know that many people, and like whenever you're starting a business or a multi-level marketing company, which I really do not recommend, I would recommend you starting your own business. But whenever you're starting one of those companies, just make sure like you do your research and you find out like what the website is about, or what the product is for. Like, if you're in my age group and you don't have any wrinkles or pimples, unless you're going to just lie to people, I don't think it's a good idea to sell night creams. I mean, you don't have any wrinkles. What exactly are you going to tell people? Like, oh, I got rid of my one line right here, or my crow's feet. I got rid of it overnight. Really, girl? And that's one of the reasons why, like, a lot of my customers were older people, which is fine, but I didn't get anybody to sign up under me except for one person, because who really wants to sell night cream, you know? Like, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the end for the video. That's it for this video. I'm sorry, guys. I can't even talk right now. It's just too cold. I'm gonna blame it on the freaking cold. It's like 30 degrees outside, guys. Bear with me. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for the video. I will be making another video next week or sometime this week about Unique. Yes, I am actually still a part of Unique right now. I'm actually wearing Unique lip gloss. I'm still a part of them right now. I will tell you guys about it next week on the other video, and why I'm still a part of it, even though I am basically bashing them on online. Yeah. So anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. Like the video and subscribe to my channel. I can't talk. I'm telling you guys, it's just way too cold outside, and I need a cuddle buddy, I guess. Never mind. Yeah. So anyways, just go ahead and like the video and share it with your friends, your family, anybody you know who is probably doing Nerium right now, and they're probably pushing it down your throat, and they want you to join for $500, because I think that's how much the kit is right now. Share this video with them. Tell them it's a waste of money and they need to get out right now.